on the occasion of a one-day public lecture on the theme People Governance Policy, held on the 5th of November 2025 at Channel View Hotels, Calabar, Nigeria. I feel greatly honored today, 5th November 2025, a very special golden day indeed. I'm grateful for the opportunity to yet again address the global community. The global world is challenged by policy crisis, which most times leads to poor leadership, conflicts, and underdevelopment, which I am certain all of us are suffering from today. This necessitated the topic of this event, People Governance Policy. I was privileged to be elected, I dare to say, on merit, as a member of the Royal Institute of International Affairs, Chatham House, London in 2019. An opportunity the nation will have utilized maximally, like I told the then Nigerian High Commissioner to the United Kingdom, His Excellency Justice Ogutade, a retired Justice of the Supreme Court, when I was hosted by the High Commission in London. I stated then that Nigeria as a country must be proactive. Now, hear this, and I want to be emphatic on this. Some of the intakes that were admitted with me in 2019 are now central policymakers and consultants in the United States of America, and presently some are in the Trump administration, and some others in the European Union. I had offered to serve Nigeria and Africa, but regrettably, the promise to integrate me into the policy hub of Nigeria never saw the light of the day, purely for politics and most likely where I come from. However, my colleagues in the international community still defer to my voice, especially now more than ever as DG Good Governance Advocacy International. I perfectly understand Trump's policy and even the thinking of the European Union. Without pride, I have kept our dear state Cross River, Nigeria, and the entire Africa continent in positive dimensions globally. This background story is imperative to understand the vision and mission of Good Governance Advocacy International. Speaking of which, I will respectfully refer you all to our website, ggadvocacy.org, for full understanding. The platform or the organization is principally a policy hub for good ethics, training, and consultancy engagement in governance. So, Good Governance Advocacy International is our own Chatham House. Together, we can. Today, our membership cut across the United States of America, the United Kingdom, Middle East, and Africa. And yours truly is privileged to lead at this time. I call on us to embrace this vision and support for a better society. Good governance is not a rocket science. It's basically the policy of government that is drawn from the people and people-centered. So it was easy to convince the board leadership of Good Governance Advocacy International to host this event in Cross River State, because these tenets of governance exist in the present administration of Governor Bassey Otu-led government. You are called upon to postulate your suggestions to challenges of governance globally and in our country, Nigeria.
So it is both an honor and a profound responsibility to stand before you today at the invitation of an organization whose very name encapsulates our collective aspiration: good governance. Even criminals expect good governance. Everybody wants good governance. So for decades, we have spoken of governance in terms of infrastructure. We've spoken of governance in terms of economic indices. We have spoken of governance in terms of fiscal policies and responsibilities. These are without doubt very critical, yes. But today, I'm here to propose with my friend a fundamental shift in our perspective. I am here to speak about a concept that must become the new central nervous system or central processing unit of our development agenda. people governance policy. What is people governance policy? It is not merely a fancy synonym for social welfare. When we say people governance policy, what comes to your mind is social welfare. But this is not just a fancy synonym for social welfare. It is a fundamental recalibration of the compass of development, where the citizen is not a passive beneficiary, where the citizen is not just a primary stakeholder, but where the citizen is a co-creator, an ultimate metric of success, where the citizen is the core of the entire purpose why we go to polling units to vote. It is the deliberate and systemic integration of the human dimension into every policy. It is the integration of the human dimension into every plan. It is the integration of the human dimension into every project, the human dimension into every program of government. It is the integration of the human dimension into every policy, from inception to evaluation. The theme of this lecture is going to change our mindset from asking the question, what are we building? And the answer is we are building schools, we are building roads, to who are we building for? We are in a country where politicians build roads to nowhere because they are from that location. I could come from a village of 3,000 people simply because I'm not in politics. I have no primary school. Yet another person comes from a village of 25 people, but since he's the Senate president, they build a dual carriage road in a village of 25 people. For who? Question before was, what are we building? We are building roads. And people will clap for you for building roads. But good governance policy takes our mind from building roads to asking the question, who is the beneficiary of the road? How many people will the road affect? Who are we building for? And how does this improve the quality of their lives? State, that's why I'm using Cross River as focus on this global platform. To have a governor whose manifesto was centered on people, whose blueprint is centered on people, whose action plan in every sector is centered on people. And he said, his policy thrust, his mantra is people first. The only state in Nigeria that has that mantra. And we are blessed. The focus in 2025 around the world has moved from infrastructure to people.
Cross River State is blessed. This is the only state you have the three climatic weather, the three climatic condition being present: the mangrove, the savanna, and the rainforest. So whatever you want to plant in agriculture in Cross River State can thrive here.
Respectfully call on the Executive Vice Chairman as a representative of the Governor of Cross River State to give this award on behalf of the government and people of the Cross River State. The Executive Vice Chairman, sir. This is an award, Epitome of Good Governance Award. Epitome of Good Governance Award. Presented to His Excellency Senator Prince Bassi Edet Otu, Governor, Cross River State. Is dated 5th November 2025. Your Excellency, this award is presented to you to do more for the people of Cross River State, to continue to project good governance, and we call that the nation, the international community should emulate what we are doing here. It's about the people. We heard the lecture. It's all about the people, and it's all about the people. It's the people and the people and the people. That's why this award is given to you. It's given to you on merit. There's no political consideration. So we know that you will continue to do more, and if you want to get an award from this organization, you have to continue to do more for the people of Cross River State.
Senator Prince Apostle Bassi, I received this award with great joy and deep appreciation to the good works that the Good Governance Advocacy International is doing. His Excellency feels really encouraged, and I want to assure you, now I've concluded this topic, that I'm going to present this award to His Excellency, and I will tell him exactly what transpired here and how this initiative would help our people and ensure we enshrine people governance policy even in our homes. Thank you so very much. The trend of good governance around the world, the whole world is moving towards people-centered governance. And Cross River has already set the template, has set the ball rolling from the governor's policy thrust to his manifesto. Even before he won the election, it was all about people. And in the Planning Commission where I work, we have designed programs, initiatives, and even projects that are centered on people. We don't look at the kilometer of roads constructed, we look at the impact of that road on the lives of our people. We don't look at the infrastructure we build, but we look at what the people benefit from those infrastructure. So I want to use this opportunity to encourage other states to learn the Cross River model of governance. I want to use this opportunity to encourage other countries in Africa to even come down to Nigeria, come to Cross River, look at this model and also replicate it. Governance is about the people. So anything, any initiative, any project, any program that a government designs that does not have direct impact on the people is useless. So
the vision behind Good Governance Advocacy International, we see politics as a vehicle, and the destination must be good governance. So we are always planning for elections. We don't plan for the people, we don't plan for continuity, and that's why Good Governance Advocacy International is here. Of course, you can recall that I was elected as a member of the Chatham House. We'll go out there to look for policies, and the board decided, look, we can draw these policies and have this discussion within our country. And so that's why I said Good Governance Advocacy International is our own Chatham House. It's a policy hub of the country.